Yes. That's right, you're right here at galaxy107fm, and so very, very happy to have you on board. I tell you what, if you're a first-time listener, and I got to say very, very much, we appreciate you. Nice to have you on board. If you're a first-time viewer, well, I tell you what, why not do this? Sub, thumb, bell, bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like the Queen of Country Music here at Galaxy, of course. We're talking about 14-time, I think I'm right, I'm not too sure, I'm going to have to ask her, Josie Award winner, Michelle Leigh. Absolutely excited to have her back, I really, really am, coming out of North Carolina. And, well, you know what to do with the thummy thing, you know, subscribe and like us. You know that, absolutely. So I tell you what, without a word of a lie, we're going to kick right off. Here's Michelle Leigh and Delaney Faith. Whee! Hey, you're coming into summertime over there, right?
Yeah, and it's 85 degrees over here, so it's nice and warm, and yeah.
Very, very cool.
I was thinking about that when I was getting in the car today. I was like, oh my gosh, it's chilly over where they are, isn't it? Are you guys like in wintertime or fall?
Yeah, we're, the last time I looked, I think it was about 39 to 41 degrees.
Oh, good gosh, that.
Yeah, no.
I'm not a warm weather person.
Me too. And this is supposed to be the warm side of New Zealand. I mean, I don't get it. What the hell? Really?
What the hell?
What the hell? Everywhere I go, it seems to end up being cold somewhere. I don't like cold. I haven't got no meat on my bones, Michelle, believe me.
No, you don't have any.
You know, you don't know where the comments are. Neither do I. I couldn't tell you. Oh, look at this. Here, I got some. Melbourne 42 is joining us. Glenn Silsone is joining us as well. Maybe give yours a hit. What? There you go. Steve Baker is joining us. Steve! Hello, mate. Nice to have you back, brother man. It really, really is. And Nick Plews is joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Nick. It really, really is. Thank you for joining me through the breakfast show too, by the way. And tell Joyce I'm going to take her up on the stinger. I'm going to make your mother a superstar. I promise that. Michelle, it's an absolute pleasure. I don't know how you do it, but you just absolutely look timeless. You're always beautiful.
I look like roadkill today, Grant. I got off work and I'm just so tired. And I got to tell you, but getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning does not agree with me at all. Not at all.
You lucky thing. 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm starting work second round at 6 in the morning. This is when I start the breakfast. I get to work about 9:30 at night. Literally.
Oh, well, yeah.
I do.
If I could do that, I would be okay.
Well, I'm not kidding you. I've got to go past reception to get to my office, right? So Sarah leaves me out about 3 little USBs. One's today's statistics, how we went for the day. Another one is urgent CEO paperwork that I've got to take care of, including pay wages, stuff like that, you know what I mean? And the last one is just simply called noise, and that's the Galaxy artists, the Galaxy audience. We've named them noise simply because I think, you know, they're not an army. They're not an army. They're bigger than that. You know what I mean? But they have a voice. They keep contacting us through all forms of media, and that's basically named noise because they're requesting songs per artist. You know what I mean? And Michelle, just lately I've been seeing your name a lot.
Oh, good, because I've been gone for a while.
You kind of have, but I tell you what, I want to talk about Delaney Faith, and I get this question quite a bit, and I'll ask it to you when we get on air.
Okay.
But after we finish this, please don't rush off, because you know that we're going to do photos, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. I have something more exciting I want to talk to you about as well.
Okay.
It really is.
Awesome.
And let's put it this way. Barbara and I were encapsulated in a fairy tale. A real fairy tale. It really was. Ended up with prime ministers and members of parliament from another country, a whole real deal. It really was.
I got it.
And we lived it. We really did. It was like when we got back, we looked at each other and went, "Wow."
Are we here? Yes,
Yeah, we're back home again. Oh, this is funny. That's right, you're right. Here we go, galaxy107 FM, and believe me, absolutely rocking it this morning. We really are. Way back, Glenn Stilson's in there, of course, Steve Baker's in there, Nick Plews is in there, Anthony Ligori Jr. Welcome back, brother man. Nice to have you on board. I see the boss is in there as well with Not Enough. Michael Zdanowitz coming out of Orlando, Florida, and of course he's with Galaxy Class Entertainments, and absolutely brilliant to have him on board. Merv Pinney, Kiwi artist, absolutely brilliant, and Sonny Morgan's joining us, and Gay Miranda.
Frank Blair.
And Frank Blair. Okay, I'm still catching up on a number. Today we're talking to Galaxy's Queen of Country Music. Of course, we're talking about Michelle Leigh. And Michelle, welcome back!
I am so tickled to be back, Dan. I have missed you guys.
I'm psyched to see you. I really am. And let's get the formalities out of the way. Love to Roger straight away. And now we're going to move right into it. Now, I was talking to you just briefly before we went on air, and I said, I've got a particular question. Everybody is asking me about the Lady Faith. Real deal?
Yeah. You would have to start with that one. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's definitely real. It's definitely real.
Really?
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted to know.
Tell me the rest of the interview. Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
We get so many people asking about the Lady Faith. It's a tearjerker. I've got to be honest with you. It gets to me, and I'm pretty sturdy when it comes to music, but believe me, we've always been listening to this and going, did it really happen?
Well, here, let me do this. About 10 or 11 years ago, I was playing an OBX, and that's down in the Beach, Carolina, and there was a little girl there, and she was just singing. I remember we were doing a lot of Sugarland back then, and she was singing every single word of the Sugarland songs. She was the tiniest little thing, just little bitty. I think she's like 4. She was getting ready to turn 5. And she had this little stuffed tiger with her. Sorry.
No,
So
please.
I got her on stage and asked her if she wanted to sing, and she did. And she sang with me. We danced around. We had a big time. And anyways, we laughed and everything. And she's just so sweet. And I gave her a CD and everything. And it was about a month later. I got a call from her mom, and they had been in a terrible car accident a couple weeks after that, and it had killed both Amy and her cousin. And her mom had asked me if I would write a song for her, and I said I would. And I don't know. It took me forever to get it down where I wanted it to be, and never forgot about it. And I was like, oh man, they forgot about me by now. But I never forgot about it. And then finally, end of last year, I finally got the lyrics where I knew that they could be worked with, and I wanted them to be and everything. And so I sent them to Charlie, my trusted Charlie Kelly in Nashville, he's just amazing. He's worked with me for a long, long time. And I was like, Charlie, listen, I sent him a picture of her. She was with me on stage. And I was like, listen, here's the story. Will you help me finish writing this, do the music, and, kind of tighten the lyrics up if you need to, whatever. And he said, absolutely. So we did, and we got Delaney Faith, and I did a Google search. I was like, man, this is just going to be crazy. I'm not going to find these people. I did a Google search and dug and dug and dug, and I found her grandfather, and sure enough, he remembered me, and he said that he called me on our phone call. He was just boo-hooing, and I was boo-hooing, and he said that that was the last family trip they got to take, and it wasn't even planned. Someone had dropped out. They were going with some friends. Their friends couldn't go, so he had stopped by and got his daughter and his granddaughter, or his two granddaughters. But that family's been through it. They lost two granddaughters, and it's very, very, very much real. It's still, 11 years later, it's still so real. It makes me cry. So sorry.
No, please don't ever apologise. And I'm going to let you know, 3,711 requests for it since we've been playing it. Only been a short time. This has made a connection with the noise. It really has.
So awesome. And it's not monetized. I don't have it on Spotify. I don't have it anywhere, where we're trying to collect money on this. I just wanted it to be a tribute because her mom had asked for it. I finally got it to her. I wouldn't want anybody to ever think we were trying to capitalize on anything by pulling heartstrings or whatever. That's not what it is. This is just a real story about a real little girl, and she stole everybody's heart that day. And when I say she was tiny, y'all go look on my YouTube channel, and the picture that is up with Delaney Faith's song is of me and Delaney on stage. You can see how little bitty she was. Is that little?
I think we've been put on hold very, very quickly. I'll get back to this. Sorry about
Here you are.
Yeah, sorry about that. We were just put on hold very briefly. Now, at the same time, I got to apologise to you for literally... Well, believe me, everybody did ask me whether this was a real deal. Now that we know the truth, literally, it means that much more. It really, really does. And believe me, in the breakfast show, we're playing it a lot. We really, really are. Michelle? I'm sorry? I think we're back on hold again.
So sorry. I don't know why that keeps popping up like that. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Roger knows how to get in through the back door. Come on, he's trying to get hold of you. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? Viking Queen are joining us. Nice to have you on board, Gay. It really, really is. And, of course, Jason Cole. Now, Jason, we're going to be catching up with you next, coming out of Boaz, Alabama. Love that ad you did for us as well. Now, I've got to ask you, Shiver, tell me all about this, because believe me, I love this track.
Well, good. I have loved Shiver for years. Now, I did not write Shiver. Charlie had that song.
Oh, here we go.
I don't even know what is going on. All these spam calls are coming through. I am so sorry. But yeah, getting back to Shiver real quick, I'll hurry. He had this demo that he had cut for this gentleman, and that was years and years ago, and he let me listen to it way back then. I was like, man, that's such a cool song. I love it. And so I wanted to cut it this year. I was like, well, I need another song. I want to cut Shiver. And so we started looking for his old information on the guy. Well, the guy's moved. We can't find the dude. We can't find his name. We can't find anything. So I had to put it out as writer unknown, but we're desperately searching for the writer on the song because I want to enter it for the Grammys. You know, the Grammy considerations are coming up, and I want to enter it, and I can't without the writer. So we're on a search. If anybody knows.
I wouldn't have a clue, but I tell you what, if anybody knows, get in touch with Barbara. She'll get in touch with Michelle. Michelle will get in touch with the writer. Let's go for the Grammys, and believe me, this is fun. It really, really is. Michelle, believe me, absolutely kicking it with this one. You really, really are since we've been playing it. 2,700 so far and climbing. Not as good as Delaney Faith, I've got to be honest, but it's holding its own. And one of my faves right now here at Galaxy is Michelle Leigh joining us live with Shiver. Dear. How you feeling, Michelle? You good?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, Shivers, it's a little bit of a different song for me because it was, I don't know, I'm not really comfortable doing spicy little songs, you know, like overtly, you know, little sexy little songs. But that's a sexy little song, I gotta tell you.
Well, I don't know. I've heard you singing a couple of popcorn songs that are pretty action-packed. Come on, give me a break. Yeah, it is. I love it. I really do. You know, and we'd love to see you perform it live on stage too.
Oh my gosh, I want to come over there so badly. You guys don't even know. It's still a goal of mine.
Well, we may not get you here quick, but we might be able to get you somewhere else quicker.
Well, I am all ears.
Yeah, well,
After.
I'll tell you after. I really, really will. But I tell you what.
Okay.
I have been accused over the last number of days of being the father and founder of modern music in this country.
Oh.
We're breaking ground and making history.
That is, you see, you know, you guys are just, you're all the time doing something really awesome and innovative, and you keep pushing forward. That's what I love about you guys. You don't just get complacent.
The thing, Michelle, is this is not about us. This is us representing our family, which is the international independent music, like yourself.
Yeah, I love that. You guys really are super, super best friends of the artists, the indie artists, and everything. You give such opportunity to people.
Oh look, we only play the best here at Galaxy.
That's nice.
I'm honored to be on there. I really am. Thank you.
Sweetie, you're the queen of country music. What do you mean? Wow, we're honored to have you.
I'm not anything. I'm really not. I'm just a girl sitting in her car in Madison County.
Michael Sprague is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Michael. It really is. And Stephen John Ireland as well. Wow, what a lineup of people this morning. It's nice to have you guys with us. It really, really is. And don't forget, very, very shortly, we're heading over to Alabama to catch up with Jason Cole. First time I've ever met Jason. I love his work. I really do.
You behave. He's watching.
Yeah, I know. I know. And I have to behave anyway because the boss is watching. And she's got some really heavy things with her today.
Hey, Nada.
She really does too.
Hello, darling.
Oh gosh, it's starting to manifest now. Good idea. Anyway. That's right, you're right, here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're talking to the Queen of Galaxy and country music, yes, Michelle Leigh, coming out of North Carolina. Michelle, you know, I absolutely love the work that you're bringing out right now, and I've got to ask you, last count was about 14 Josie Awards?
Yeah, I've got 14 now. I'm really tickled with that. That's amazing to me. especially given the company I'm in and the competition. I mean, it gets greater and greater every year. So.
Do you display them?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You kidding?
Is it now one of these glass walls that you've got? You know, like those opaque walls?
I got it all crowned in a curio that when Roger and I got married, he had this curio cabinet that he had some of his stuff in. I'm like, nah, gotta go. I gotta put my Josie's in there.
Yeah, you can't have Roger demanding his balls go. They've got to go somewhere else.
Right. Well, that's exactly why they're in shelves in the guest bedroom.
Yeah, that's the best place for Roger's balls, I've got to be honest with you.
Not in my purse. Not in my purse.
Not in your purse, no, believe me. Too big to get in the purse, come on. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say they're well fondled and best polished. How dare you make me say things like that? We're talking literally about baseballs. Roger's a collector of baseballs, right? I've got that right, don't I?
Yes, and he tells me that's going to be my retirement or something like that. You know, he's morbid sometimes. He's like, if I drop dead, that's your stuff to retire. I was like, well, if you drop dead, I don't want, I'll drop dead too. So, there's that.
Well, there is that.
Yeah, he's got a lot of baseballs.
Yeah. Tell him to go and get himself a Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
A Mookie Betts. Yeah, go. You believe me, they'll be worth money in the future. They really will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be a housing star, this young man. Having said that, I've got to say hi to Franco, to Nikki Franco. Nice to have you with us. It really, really is. And pass love on to Rock Flowers as well. We'd love to catch up. In the meantime, we're going to round this up. Really? The Reaper? Seriously?
Yeah.
What's going on
Oh,
here?
my God. When do I get to tell you about the Reaper, now or after the song?
Right now.
Right now, okay. So my good friend Paul Bloom used to play drums for me, and Paul looks like the quintessential cowboy type, and he's an actor as well as a drummer and everything. So the reason he doesn't play drums for me anymore is because he moved out to Arizona. He's living in Tombstone. He's making indie films. He's getting all kinds of awards for his indie films. So he was like, hey, do you think you could do something for one of my films I've got coming up? And that his handle, I guess, his thing that he's known for in his movies and the reenactment and stuff, that his nickname is the Reaper. So that's another one. I kind of studied on it for a few months, and I sent it to Charlie. I send everything to Charlie. Anything, that I want, like, just absolutely pristine and whatnot. Because I tell him all the time he speaks Michelle. I can say gibberish, and he just, okay, this is what I heard, and it turns out what I wanted. So he came up with the music for Reaper, and I think it's awesome. I think it's just an awesome song. I'm tickled with it. Paul's tickled with it. We love it. So.
Well, 28 and 91 requests so far, so 2,891 requests since we've been playing it. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Leigh, Reaper. Oh, dearie. I'm sorry? Yeah, I see this with Nick. I do. John Nickoloff is joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, John. Really is. It's 48 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Burr.
Yeah, don't like that.
Burr.
Yeah, but here to go.
We decreased. We're down to 82. So.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, the sun's going down. So.
Well. Well, never mind. Have you got anything booked in for summer? You got any gigs, any festivals?
Honestly, I only have a couple. I've got the Bare Bones Festival coming up in August, and then I'm actually playing my home county for a barbecue festival, and we're also going to honor my high school choral teacher. So I've kind of
Hold on. Why are you honouring a high school teacher? What did you do wrong?
I chewed my gum in chorus.
Didn't we all?
So, yeah, it's like, Michelle, get that gum out of your mouth. But she was a wonderful lady. She and one other gentleman, my English teacher, were my two favorites. And he passed away a couple of weeks ago, and that was so sad. To learn, that Dr. McKinney had passed away, but we're still really lucky to have Miss Miller with us. So any chance I get to honor Kathy Miller, I'm going to. So
Good, cool. Well done. And put in something for us as well, will you?
Oh, absolutely. You guys are amazing. I love you guys to death. And hey, can I real quickly just I want to give Charlie another shout out, because I don't think a lot of people realize that on my track, he's not just a producer. He's playing every single instrument on these songs, every single one.
Tell you what, we'll do that live on air, because
Okay.
I think that's absolutely worth it. I really do. Cheryl Schofield is joining us. Hello, Cheryl. Nice to have you on board. And Sean Adams. Hello, buddy. Nice to have you back as well. It really, really is. And Michelle, I'm going to have to get you to give me some voice drops.
Oh, I know which ones you need.
Yeah, you do. You really do. Because we love playing with voice drops these days. I like look, the two guys in production, one's called Gonzo and one's called Toblerone. Not real names, that's their nickname. Well, actually, that's my nicknames for them. Simply because one has a Gonzo on his desk and the other one likes chocolate. Okay, but they're really good. I've been training them for a couple of years, and now they're starting to get a brain of their own, so I'm trying to encourage it. That's right, you're right, here at Galaxy 107 FM. Cheryl Schofield says, nice to see you guys again. Both ways. We are very, very happy to have you back. We really, really are. Now, today we're talking to our very good friend, Michelle Leigh. Now, Michelle, you want to give a shout out? Let's do the shout out thing.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I wanted to shout out to Charlie Kelly, my producer and friend. He's just amazing. And I don't think a lot of people realize when they're listening to my songs, every single instrument on my tracks they're played by Charlie. He plays all of it. And we on occasion we have farmed out to get some keys, but they have been to dial in a special sound or whatever. But most of the time he is playing every single instrument on every single song. And these last three that you played, that's all Charlie. And that's so incredible to me. And he's just so good. And, man, that's why I go to him. And I think the world of him and his wife, and they're amazing people. So shout out to my producer and his beautiful wife, Nan.
Absolutely. Very talented, very, very talented man in his own right. Coming from an engineer myself, and believe me, I've been in the game for 40-something years. I'm not going to tell you how many, but believe me, there was a guy that had a boat and he was collecting animals when I was the DJ on his boat. So you'll understand. You really will. Having said that, Michelle, anything new? Have you got anything in the can coming up?
Oh my gosh, yes. I have been away for a little bit, but that doesn't mean I've not been doing stuff. I still have I think 6 songs that I'm wanting to get recorded before next year. A couple of videos in the works. Some songs that aren't ready to record yet. We're still constructing them. I've got some duets coming up with D-Rock. I just got through recording a duet with my friend Rita Turner. I got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff.
How is that dreadhead dude?
Oh, he's awesome. You know, Dee. He likes to room up when he walks in. That's just the way he is. I would love to have that much of that energy that he's got. He's just amazing. He's such a great guy.
Well, next time you see him, not only tell him to get in touch with us, but give him a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
I will poke him in the eye for you. Yes, I will. So this is for Grant Inc.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice squishy one too. Make sure, he could be careful. He's played with the Terminator too, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Could be dangerous. Sarah Connor could be around the corner. You never know with D-Rock. Believe me. Pass love on, please. Would love to have you back again. We really, really would. But we are going to have to move on right now. Would you mind coming back again in the near future?
Are you kidding me? I want to. Please ask me back.
Absolutely, we will do that. We really, really will. And Michelle, as you know, we love you. But please hang in there. We've got something really exciting we want to have a chat to you about. But in the meantime, folks, don't go anywhere because we're going over to Alabama. In fact, we're going to Boaz, Alabama, to meet a young man by the name of Jason Cole. Looking forward to that very shortly. In the meantime, you're right here at Galaxy. Have a great day.